Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. But today is going to be a late night video. It's about 12:15 right now in the morning. And you know what? Let's get the show started. All or Nothing's coming around, so we're going to be doing the All or Nothing episodes once it comes out, but it's nowhere near coming out yet. Big up to everybody watching right now. We got all the people watching on Twitch. We got all the people watching on Facebook. Big up to everybody watching right now. Let's get this show started. Today, we're going to be talking about a bunch of stories. You already know what it is, the Kitty G on EGTV. Let's get this show started the right way. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. And we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about with this club. It's been an absolute shit show for the beginning of the season. Arteta is out of his depth. Edu has had a terrible window. Willian looks like he's about to leave. Ainsley Maitland-Niles crying and saying some stuff on Twitter. Just so much stuff we got to get into. Reiss Nelson's going to Feyenoord. Oh, man, we just got so much to get into. Let's get the show started the right way. Big up to everybody in the comment section, and let's get the show started. Bang. Yo. So people, I don't usually do late night sessions, but tonight it is a special night because tomorrow is the transfer deadline day. Today, I was busy for the majority of the day, so I wasn't able to stream. But what has happened to force me to do a stream this late? Utter carnage on the timeline. Carnage. Updates from AFC Bell saying that somebody at the club, there might be an announcement soon, meaning that somebody could be sacked. Rumors have it that it could be either Edu or Arteta that could be sacked in the next 24 hours. We don't know who. Also, Overmars, stories from Ray Parlour talking about Overmars possibly coming into the club this summer. But he doesn't know if it's going to happen. It was just a rumor from Ray Parlour. Then you also have the stories about Antonio Conte surfacing again. Willian, finally. This guy, why was he even at the club in the first place? I don't know. Ainsley Maitland-Niles crying on Instagram saying, I just want to play. I just want to be somewhere where I can be appreciated. I get that, my guy, but this is not the method to say it. But you know what? I don't do it. I don't hold it against him because you know what? He wants out. It's our fault. We had an offer from Wolves. We didn't accept it. Similar with Hector Bellerin. He wants out. We had an offer a couple of years back from Barcelona, 45. We had a year, just last year, we had an offer from PSG. I got my guests I'm going to be bringing on in a second. We're going to talk about everything in depth. Any questions you have in the chat, you can throw in a super chat or a question. Let me know. If you're a regular here, you already know what it is. Just put the Q and then say the question, and I'll be able to read it out. But you know what? I just want to say this. Stare this down in the camera. Look at everybody here. If you want to know what I am at this point, I no longer have trust in this manager. I think it's untenable, and I think it's time to move on Arteta. And if you want to hold that against me for being somebody who was Arteta in at the beginning, I feel like as a person, as a human being, I can admit that at the time I did not see that it was this bad. It was never this bad. But off the back of a transfer window that we have not seen many improvements, and window's about to end, and starting the season the way it is, the only way at this point we're going to improve is if we make an overhaul with the manager, because we've tried changing the players. We haven't gotten out enough. And if you want to say what you want to say, you can say what you want to say. Because at this point, a lot of mans out there are building a brand out of being Arteta out. You know, Arsenal football clubs are a big brand. So it makes sense if you're trying to build a brand off the back of being Arteta out. But hey, I want what's best for this club. And a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't actually see being in or out as an actual reason. So I was in the fence. I was saying, you know what, I'm not backing him. But at this point, I'll let you openly know. I personally think he needs to go. I think Edu needs to go. I think Vinai needs to go. And I think Kroenke needs to go. And if you want to crown my ass, crown my ass. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to say nothing back to anybody anymore. If you're watching right now, you know who you are. If you're making fun of me, make fun of me. I'm used to it by now. But yeah, have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. We're going to get these guests on. We got Aslan here. We got Uncle Laurie. We got Josh. We got Mo. Big up to the guys. Big up to the gang. Let's get the show started. Late night therapy with Arsenal. We're going to talk about everything. The first topic that we have to discuss is Willian's contract termination. Guys, what do you think about the whole Willian contract termination? when you've seen it, I don't know who's making those noises. It's definitely not Aslan. It's not Uncle Laurie. I think Mo or Josh, one of you guys, your mic's really, really bad. Could you just mute yourselves, guys? But yeah, let's just get to Arsenal's. The first Arsenal story today is Willian terminating his contract. Guys, what did we think about Willian terminating his contract as I go through some of the comments? I'll start with you, Aslan.
Yeah, look, I'm very surprised, especially, like in this modern era of football, you don't really see this type of stuff really actually happening, and yeah, so for him to actually come out at the age that he's at and mutually agree to terminate his contract, kudos to him. And I'll be real, I don't wish no ill will about for the guy. I wish him all the best in his next chapter in his footballing career. Good luck to him at Corinthians. You didn't cut the mustard at Arsenal, but big up to you for doing what you did. And yeah, all the best at Corinthians, man.
All right, let's go to Uncle Laurie next. Laurie, you there? You're muted, bro. Laurie. Ooh, Laurie.
You just put me back on mute, man.
Bro, no, I didn't put you on mute. Go ahead.
Nah. Yeah, I'm just glad this fiasco is over. Should never have been signed in the first place. Like I was just saying not too long ago, like I don't understand how everyone was on his neck when he was at the club, pissed off with him. Oh, he's shit, this, that, and the third. And now that he's gone, it's all this best of luck, flowers for Willian. Like,
it's mad.
If you lot felt that bad for him, then give him the Nobel Peace Prize. Like I just said, man, give him the Nobel Peace Prize for what he did. If tearing up a contract for being at a club that you're not wanted is honourable, then half of us would be unemployed, because that's what happens in our everyday lives when we're working. So it's good to get him off the books. Like I said, should never have happened in the first place. And hopefully we see something happen today, but I'm not taking anything for granted. Today's Tuesday, and that's as far as it goes for me as it stands at the moment.
Yeah. I agree. Yo, bro, I'll follow you back on Twitter. Tell me what your Twitter name is.
As a neutral fan, obviously I'm not asking my Man United fan.
Go ahead, Mo. Yes.
That deal should never have happened. I don't know why Arsenal are signing Chelsea rejects. Chelsea got rid of him was because he wasn't good enough. I think when Mourinho was at Man United, I think he went to United board and said, we want to sell Martial and bring in Willian. And Ed Woodward looked at him and said, "What, are you serious?" He went, "Yeah." And okay, that's fine. And then we sacked him a couple of months later. So,
yes, Ryan, I have. Continue.
So the William deal should never have happened. It's it reminds me of Alexis Sanchez, where it just didn't work out. With Sanchez, when we got from Arsenal, I don't know what happened to him. He just completely didn't turn up, didn't perform. With Willian, same thing. He probably played his best football at Chelsea. They looked at the situation and thought, "Oh God, this guy's too expensive, and he's not worth it." Then Arsenal picked him up, didn't work out, and the best thing they did was terminate his contract. That's the best thing they could do. He was done at Arsenal.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, big up Dario in the chat. My guy. He's been asking for me. I don't know why.
No, let me just read. Let me just read Tom Pollar's comments. He's been after me a lot recently, but you know what? My guy's bigging me up right now. Appreciate it, bro. He said, "It's good. It's good you've changed your opinion, Egal. Only a fool would maintain the same view despite being clearly wrong, just because they don't want to admit that they were wrong. Things can change to alter your view. 100%, 100%, 100% agree." Now let's continue. We got Josh. Josh hasn't been on for a while. Josh, what do you have to say?
Josh, man.
Yo, man, big up. What you saying? Guys?
What do you think about the whole Willian thing, bro?
Thank God he's left. He is absolutely washed, bruv. He's washed. But I wish him nothing but good luck for his career if he still has anything left in the tank. But other than that, thank God he's leaving. Hopefully Bellerin does the same, but we'll see in it.
My guy Josh, yo, you need to practice your football because I seen your little like 6-year-old brother beat you in football.
I love it.
Now let's go to Shucks. Shucks, what you saying?
Fucking hell, bro. I'm so glad that he is gone. Like, terrible signing. When he first came in, I thought, all right, he was gonna offer way more than he did, but that was just the worst signing, man. Like, totally. Now, to me, I look at it and I say, this guy is like, we all saw what Ozil did for his contract. He held it out. Like, no way was he tearing it up. He was holding that piece, innit? Even when he went to Fenerbahce, we was still paying him off, like, kind of thing. This bro was just happy to sit on our bench, sit at home and just not do nothing and just get his pee, innit?
Sorry to interrupt.
Lewis is shame. He always comes in here saying,
sorry to interrupt, but with the Mesut Ozil situation,
yeah,
that wasn't his fault. You know, he expects, he expressed his views, which was his freedom of speech. Arsenal didn't like it.
We're gonna get into that, bro. We're gonna get into that.
Yeah. No, we're gonna get into that.
And he's a world class player. And
we're gonna get into that, bro. This
here's what I am saying, though, the reason why I'm only comparing it, right, is because right now what I'm saying is, there are certain people that they just want to play football in it, or they would just rather hold the peas kind of thing in it. And I'm not blaming Ozil for it because I reckon he genuinely. Anyway, we'll get into it.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to get into that.
Yeah,
bro.
But with Willian, I'm saying this bro just said, I need to get out of this club now. Like, whatever it is, he just turned down 20 mil and he bounced in it. So thank fuck he's done it. Like, thank you, Willian, for leaving. We move. Simple.
All right, we move. Let me go answer this first question. If you had one wish to tell the Cronkies, what are you saying? Okay. If I had one wish to tell the Cronkies, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling the Cronkies to sell the club, to sell the club, because I feel like if they were to sell the club to an owner who had a lot more care, they would do well. We would do well as a club. But if they stayed and they weren't going to sell the club, and I could tell them one thing to do to better us, I would say, you know what? Spend the money needed to get us back to the top. Not waste the money on dumb players. I mean, invest in the right staff, invest in the right players, and invest in the right backroom staff. Because in order to get the right backroom staff, you have to pay top dollar for these managers. Pep Guardiola is getting ridiculous money. Jose Mourinho was getting ridiculous money. You do realize even guys like, what's his name? Who's the guy? Klopp at Liverpool. They don't pay ridiculous money to managers at Liverpool, but Klopp's getting good money, So let's be real. Arteta's here for $5 million. What top manager in the world is coming for $5 million? Nah, bro. That's a genuine question. Thank you, bro.
To me, that's a mad question, because the fact is, we all know he's not a top manager. We're paying him what we expect to pay him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Bellerin is going to Real Betis. What? Is it done?
I've seen it as well. Still, I've seen a couple.
Bro, are we getting updates live on the air? Okay, it is. What the fuck's going on?
Was it Fab?
Bro, no, it's not Fab. Fab didn't announce it, but somebody else did. And here's the tweet. Let me get it up right now. Let me get the tweet up for us right now. Yo, breaking news. I need a breaking news thing. Where's my sound effects? Yo, I don't have a breaking news. No, I don't have a breaking news thing. What's going on? Fuck that. Production needs to improve. I'll tell you that right now. Guys, is this even in English? No, it's not. Fuck.
No, there's another one I saw as well.
All right, let's just go to a quote tweet so somebody can translate this for us. Gunnar King is translating for us. All the best, Hector Bellerin. Injuries robbed you from your form. You're explosive before. The streets will never forget. Gunnar King's being very kind. Replies are killing me. What are the replies? This is funny. It's a permanent deal, question mark, Mustafa. This guy
he was a good player though back in the day, but then I heard.
Hey, quick question. Where's Gunnar?
Yo, I don't know. Someone get Gunnar Express out of his bed, bro. Man,
Is he all good? Yeah, is he all good? Because I ain't seen him.
Nah, bro. The man's doing his thing, bro. He's doing his thing.
With what?
Okay, this is the transition. Hector Bellerin is flying to Sevilla to close the move to Real Betis. Done deal. Hector Bellerin's gone, people.
We hope.
Hector Bellerin is leaving. Wow.
We hope.
No, bro. It's done.
Nah, but I don't see what Sky Sports News. Oh no, mind you, it's gone past midnight. It won't be.
Why are you saying Sky Sports? Like they get everything right, bro. These guys are.
I mean, I want to see it come up on Sky Sports News when it comes up on the bottom. Bellerin is in an agreement with but then I clocked the time in it and I was like,
Yo, Dizzy, what's good, bro? Why'd you come
get
on?
that until morning.
What made you?
What's good, mother suckers?
What did we say that triggered you to come on, Dizzy?
Bro, Hector Bellerin is leaving, bro. I am happy as hell right now, bro.
Hector Bellerin.
Bro, this guy has tortured me for so long, bro.
Oh my days, guys, this is crazy. I've not been this happy in a while, bro. This is a roller coaster.
Wait. Did you just say?
So first Willian, now Hector.
What did I say? I'm happy about,
bro. Yes, today has been a depressing day. I don't know what you're.
No, I'm saying it's a roller coaster ride. There's stuff to be happy about.
Why are you depressed, Dizzy?
Bro, we have entered the season yet 3 games and we're 20th. How the hell do you expect me to come here smiling, bro? I am depressed as fuck, bro. I am completely.
How old are you, G?
Why are you depressed?
How old are you, Dizzy?
We're 20th, bro.
No, how old are you?
Okay, no, continue, Dizzy. Why are you depressed? Explain.
Bro, I said.
No, I want to know how old he is, innit? Because I want to know if he's my age or not.
23, bro. 23.
It's all right, bro. I've gone through 5 more years of pain. It's all right, bro. Yes, he is. Trust me.
Oh man.
Guys, so this is the report. Hector Bellerin is going to Real Betis, agreed with Arsenal and the club Real Betis, and the player has also agreed. So Hector Bellerin is leaving. Aslan, thoughts on Hector Bellerin leaving the club to Real Betis?
Good fucking win.
Aslan. Yo, Aslan, you there?
He's probably celebrating right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Man just popped open that champagne bottle, bro.
Right. Yeah, it's about time, to be honest. He should have left pre-injury when he suffered that season-long loan injury. In my opinion, we should have definitely accepted that time when Barca came in and offered, what was it, around 40 mil for him?
Yeah.
Like, we should have definitely accepted that. But yeah, I guess better late than never. It was meant to be this time. So if it is true and he is actually leaving, it's about time. Your attitude stank from day dot. You have never been a leader. You have never been a fighter. You have never been a warrior. Yeah. Go and focus on your fashion in your motherland. Yeah. Go and wear all the amount of skirts that you want to wear. Go and wear them in Spain. Because obviously Spain's a hotter country than England. So you're probably going to have to.
What's that noise?
Oh my God.
Continue.
Yeah, so look, I mean, long story short, I'm happy for Bellerin to leave. It's about time. Politely do one.
That's the catwalk FC, fam.
Oh my God, you guys are killing it. Aslan killed it. Okay, yo, let's get Josh in here. Josh, the youngin. Josh, what you gotta say, bro? Josh ain't saying shit.
Josh is too depressed.
Yo, Josh, you got a couple seconds, bro. You gonna respond?
Yo, he is the worst right back in the world. He's so rubbish. I swear to God. Thank God he's leaving. But if it's a loan, then I'm not going to get excited. If he's actually going, then yeah.
Either way, he's not in the squad this season.
But one thing, we still have Xhaka, so yeah.
Okay, so someone's here saying, you know what, the disrespect for Hector Bellerin. This guy served the club and just was staggered by stagged by injuries. So what do you think about that? People who are saying Hector Bellerin was a good servant to the club. He was here from the academy days.
He literally had 2 good seasons.
What was it? Academy days, bro.
That was it. He had 2 good seasons, and then he's never improved since then.
Yeah,
in those 2 seasons, he was the best right back in the league.
Yeah, but he's not improved since.
I wouldn't say he was the best right back in the league.
I wouldn't say he was the best right back, but he was. He had the potential to be the best right back.
I rated Hector Bellerin, but the downfall to his injuries was his diet. He became he became vegan, vegetarian, and stuff like that, and then that just once you start. If you're a footballer, you need to eat meat, protein, or whatever. That's what footballers do. He became a vegan, then he became a vegetarian, then plant-based, and since that diet he was on, that's when the injuries start happening. And then after the injuries start happening, his diet wasn't right.
Bro, look, with respect, look, are you a professional dietitian?
I read about it.
No. So, bro, with respect, don't mention man's diet, bro, because there's exactly what you just said. One second, Cam, 1 second, bro.
Fucked him up, bro.
Cam, 1 second, bro. Bro, look, there's professional athletes out there who have turned vegan and they've prolonged their career in it. So you can't put it down to him going vegan is why he got injured. He got injured playing football. Nothing to do with his diet. Yes, I agree with the brother, Youssef, with one half of his point being that pre-injury, Bellerin was very good. But in being very good pre-injury, his main strength was his pace. Once he got injured with the ACL, it was an ACL, right? Knee injury.
Yeah.
Once he suffered that knee injury, and it's unfortunate. It's a shame that he had to go through that, but it is what it is, isn't it? Once he went through rehabilitation, through therapy, and slowly got back to full fitness and full strength, that major strength to his game, that attribute of pace, was gone.
But he's not that old. How old is he?
From the very beginning, when he burst onto the scene. That time, I believe his debut was when we played Dortmund away in the Champions League. That's when he came in as a 17, 18-year-old. And we were like, wow, like, who is this guy? Because, like, he was basically Speedy Gonzalez, bro. That's how quick he was.
Fast.
Yeah?
So fast.
But unfortunately, even from that day onwards, even till this day today, as a fullback, this guy has not improved his passing, his crossing, none of those things, which a modern day fullback and a modern day wingback requires.
Vital.
Yeah, pace can only get you out of trouble so far. But if you can't defend first and then going helping out in attack, and you can't even cross a ball, whether it's a high cross or a low cross, whether you attack the byline, cut it inside, whether you thread a ball through, this guy does not possess any of these strengths. He has not improved in any of these parts or added anything like this into his game. And once his pace went with his injury, again, let me I don't want to. I want to make this clear. It was a shame that he went through that. But there's other players who are bigger, badder, more world class than Hector Bellerin was, who went through injuries, come back, and have still done the business. Right? Bellerin hasn't. The Bellerin project has failed, just like the Granit Xhaka project. Good riddance. Let him go back to Spain, do up his fashions and all these other little side projects. All he wants in Spain or Italy or wherever he's gonna go. Because here, his attitude as a professional footballer stinks at Arsenal Football Club, and he stunk at the dressing room for far too long. So good riddance from my end.
I think with Hector Bellerin, I think too much of the fashion, too much of going to fashion shows, stuff like that. Sometimes if you're not performing on the field, you don't need to go to his fashion show. Just work on your game, and that's about it. And then obviously after that, once you're in the team, once you're playing good football, if anyone sees you in any fashion shows, they're not going to say anything because you've done the business on the field. But after that, he got into fashion and this and that, his diet, all this nonsense. He got distracted and the potential wasn't fulfilled. I think he's to blame as well. You know, when he looks back at his career, who knows? Because football is a short career.
No, man thought he was the Spanish David Beckham. That's what it is. He thought he was the Spanish David Beckham.
No, but he was.
And it didn't work out well for him.
But he was when he first came on. Look, I got to admit, I liked him. I like Hector Bellerin. He was a good player. Pace. He had the pace and everything. And as the brother was saying, the pace went. But I think with him as well, his attitude. You don't need to go to these shows. If you're injured for one season, the main priority is your footballer. Improve your football, but he wanted to do some next thing, which was going to fashion shows, stuff like that. Yeah, I think when he looks back at his career, I think he'll regret it. I think he will regret it because football is what 10 years, a career. That's it. You're done. And once you retired, you can't come back and play football again. It's only one chance in football. That's it.
I think Arsenal regrets not selling him to Paris last summer. Let's be real. We regret not selling him last summer as a club. We should have sold him for 25 million last summer. We should have sold Ainsley Maitland-Niles last year to Wolves.
We have made so
we
many.
should have sold Alexis Sanchez.
So many fucking howlers, bro. It is actually embarrassing.
Bro,
when you start,
we have made so many
when you start
mistakes.
looking at it because we've
Let's
always
talk
been
about some of
looking
them.
at it, but
What about Ozil? What with the Ozil situation then?
1 second. While we're on this howler talk, let's talk about it.
Yeah, what Ozil in the chat, so I see you, bro.
Here they are. If you guys can see this, this is clear as day. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, 20 million to Wolves. We rejected it. 25 million for Hector Bellerin. We rejected it. 26 million for Granit Xhaka. We rejected it. 10 million for Eddie Nketiah. We rejected it. That right there is 80 million pounds for 4 players who can't even get 10 million for right now. Let's be real.
Egal, can I just add one thing? And this ain't credit of mine. This is a credit to AP, yeah, Arsenal Presser. Big up my bro, Arsenal Presser, yeah.
No, allow Lewis, bro. Allow Lewis.
Nah, big up Lewis. But look,
You
see this summer where we tried to sell Granit Xhaka, right?
Yeah.
But what the market value dictated, yeah, and with the only interest in Roma coming in, yeah, the club, Vinai, Edu, and Arteta thought we ain't gonna be ripped off, innit? Yeah. After that sending off against Man City, how good is that 12 to 15 million euros looking now, boys?
Very good.
12 to 15 million is looking amazing.
I see what you're doing.
Would you, man, take that 12 to 15 million euros right now?
I would have taken that the second I saw them fucking sign him a new contract. Bro, when I was saying that he needed to go for more than that, I didn't mean for these men to go and fucking sign him down to a new contract, bro. Like, I can't believe the fucking club done that. And on top of that, Brere's still the captain. I do not like this Brere as a fucking player. And I can't believe what this club is doing. This is where it just shows you how much of a fucking mess that this club is in, bro. This is why. Look at the prices that we're seeing here. That now, when these men are actually trying to sell these men, yeah, you're getting 12 million for Xhaka. You're getting what? 15?
Egal, you see with this Nketiah, sorry to cut you, bro. Yeah, bro. You see with this Nketiah 10 million Palace, this is from this year. What about last year when West Ham came for him and he was quoted at what? 20 to 25 mil.
That was a speculation. That was not actually accurate. I can't use that as a point. But what I can use as a point is what I did. I tweeted this out underneath. Manchester City have launched their second bid in 2017 for Arsenal's Alexis Sanchez, which was worth 55 million plus 5 million in add-ons.
Yeah, and then 6 months down the line, him going into his final year, that January, we swapped him for a free with Henrik Mkhitaryan. Yeah, like both parties didn't gain anything. But
No.
I mean, if we're gonna compare in terms of what we paid for each player, obviously Man United, effed up even more in it. But they're in a position to spunk that type of money and pay a player up to $500,000 a week. Yeah. But ultimately, it comes down to that swap deal didn't work out for either of us. Yeah. But we could have taken that 60 mil there and then that summer, 6 months previous, and invested into the club. And again, we all know the owners are the real problem in it. But unfortunately, the people that they have in charge to make these footballing decisions, these business decisions, in the day-to-day operation and running of our club, this goes to show the incompetence, them being inept and them being inexperienced. Yeah, we've seen it go on for far too long. That's why I say we need to put our focus on the director of football and the CEO in Vinai Venkatesham and Edu Gaspar. Yeah, because if they get sacked and we appoint people who actually know what they're doing, best believe Arteta's getting the boot as well. Yeah, so that's me being tactical in wanting the CEO and the director of football out before the manager.
So you trust Vinai to hire your next director of football with the IDs man in the first place?
Yo, Cam, what are you doing, bro?
Just anyone, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Even say somehow Arteta was sacked and Vinai and Edu brought in Conte, I don't believe that they would actually fully back him, bro. Like, just like what they done with Ober's situation in tricking him into signing that contract. Because I believe they obviously had those type of conversations where, look, obviously you're going to be the top owner of our club. Bro, I mean,
bro, I do not back Arteta. I don't want him here no more. If you want me to say it, that's not what I'm saying. Continue, Aslan.
Yeah, so look, what I'm saying is, with this director and with this
like that, you know.
What? Continue?
Go on, bro.
Bro, man left.
Look, with the Arteta in,
Where's he gone?
He left.
He's gone.
You pissed him off.
You pissed him off, bro. You keep cutting him off.
You pissed him off. You don't disrupt Aslan and full speed.
I mean, you know the rules.
You know the rules.
Listen.
Man's gone.
The regulation.
We got Dylan here. We got Mo. Thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Josh, thanks for coming on, bro. I'm just gonna shutting down the panel a little bit. We got Azan's gonna be back soon. I bet you any money. But when it comes down to this, let's go to Dylan. Dylan, what do you say about the mismanagement? Why are you laughing still?
Because I'm just seeing the comments. Everyone's busting up at it still. Yeah, go on anyway. Go on.
CSG is here. CSG, keep the link,
bro.
The Egal.
But like with these transfer deals here, we're actually so pathetic. Yeah. We could have made so much profit from these players, but bro, they've been so they're still here in their final years. We're not going to make a single dime, bro. Do you know how pathetic that is? Like, that is disgusting business, bro. They are running this club into the fucking ground, bro.
The thing is, who was in charge when we sold Iwobi? Who was in charge of all this shit when we sold Iwobi? Because that's like the mentality we should have had.
Nah, that was
We
Raul,
should
wasn't
have
it?
the same mentality when we got that money for
I think it's
Iwobi.
Sané.
You could see that
Yeah,
Arsenal had
Sonelli, bro.
players that had a resale value. So I don't understand why that didn't continue on. That narrative should have continued on. But no, it's Arsenal. So lo and behold, they want to fuck themselves over in another way.
Look,
Bro.
man, I've been saying it, man. Like I told you, everyone keeps saying that. Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
that. Well,
I just
Please
found
tell me that is good news.
No, this is terrible.
go on, man. What is it?
Oh Lord.
Okay, this is a graphic, and I'm gonna get it up on the screen for you guys. This is one of those ones where we have to scroll down. This is good. We're gonna be here for a while. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay, so this is all the players we've signed since the Arsene
Oh,
Wenger.
yeah, I've seen this. This is fucking
Right?
horrible.
This is
Horrible.
This is sad.
Horrible.
So I'm just gonna do this here, and I'm gonna zoom in so we can see each part. 1 second. We're gonna go window by window, and mans are gonna be like, "Yo, at this point, we cannot say this was Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger did do some things that were not good, but he was steering a ship that was terrible." 2018,
I forgot
2019.
we even got Dennis Suarez. You know what?
2018, 2019, guys.
2 million
Look at
loan,
this.
bro.
Look at the team since Arsene Wenger last was here, right? You have Lichtsteiner, Leno, Guendouzi, Torreira, Socrates, and Dennis Suarez.
Right, okay.
Only
One second, Egal, let me cut you off right there, yeah? Just understand,
go
look
ahead.
at these names here, yeah? And just realize that up till now, we've not made no money off these breads. But yeah, go on, carry on.
Forget about that. Only one guy still in the team.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, just realize of all them people that you see there, how many are not here now? Not £1 was made off them. But yeah, go on. Well, other than Guendouzi, but that's just them
Imagine.
covering his loan. So yeah, go on.
Imagine. Yo, 2018, 2019. Anybody have anything to say? Or should we just move on to 2019, 2020? I mean,
What can you say about it?
right?
Bro, there's just one good sign in there. Burn Leno.
Oh, yeah, Azan's back. Yo, Azan, I thought you got mad, bro. You okay?
No, it just crashed for some reason. I don't know what happened. The thing crashed.
The timing looked like you got mad and you got fed up with me and you're like, fuck this guy, and left. But yo,
No, nothing like that, man.
all right, so this is what we were talking about now. We're talking about Arsenal signings since Arsene Wenger left in 2018, 2019. So I've showed 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020. Take this in. Yo, bro, have we made any money off these guys? Any of them?
Oh, fucking penny, bro. Oh, these guys. All right, okay. So a couple of them we still got. Other than the ones we don't have right now, who have we made money off?
None. Okay, so Cam has a message for everybody.
But let me ask you guys this. Out of that list, out of that transfer window, who do you really want to make money of? Because for me, I don't want us to make money off Martinelli. I don't want us to make money off Saliba. I don't want us to make money off Tierney whatsoever. David Luiz, he was a stopgap signing, and it quite clearly says that Ceballos was alone. Mari and Suarez, look, yeah, they were alone, and then in less than 6 months, they were announced as permanent signings. For me, those two players should be the ones that should be out the door. Like they're not good enough.
Right, okay.
But yo, this window is not that bad.
Bro,
No. What I'm trying to say is though, the reason why is because Aslan wouldn't have seen what I said on the last set of signings that we got. So all of the players that were there that we had got in 18, 19, not one of them were here now except for Bernd Leno, and we made no money off all of them. Not one. There was like 7 players.
Wait, can you scroll back up, bro?
Scroll back up, bro.
18, 19.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, look, Lichtsteiner. Look, we got him as a free, and like he was only here for a season, right? And he was like 33, 34. Like even though like he was a solid fullback for Juve for what, like 7 years that he was there, or 8 years that he was there. So I understand we didn't make any money off him.
Leno's still here.
Bro, I can't see the full list when you've got that comment highlighted up, bro.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, look, so like Dennis Suarez, yep, look, that was a loan. I don't expect to make money off him. So we got 4 players: Leno, Guendouzi, Torreira, Socrates. Socrates, yes, I agree. We didn't make a penny, bro. At the time when we brought him in, he was in his late 20s.
He was 30, bro, isn't it? Only 30 when he came.
Okay, so let's say touching 30. He was with us for what? 2 and a bit years? Maybe 3. Was he here for the 3rd season? No, I don't think he was here for the.
Just gone last.
Well,
season.
no, 2.5 years because we got rid of him in January, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, and at that time, in that window, I clearly remember we were also linked to Charla Soyuncu from Leicester City, and I think he was going for cheaper as well.
Fuck that.
So yeah, so Socrates, yeah, I mean, I don't expect us to make money from. Now, for me, the 3 main players that I thought there would have been potential to make money from, most definitely Guendouzi, yeah, and the money, yes, we're making what? We're only making chump change, bro, because we got the mil advance this summer, but then next year we're getting the 10 mil. So what? We've made a 4 mil profit, but then how much in wages have we paid for him in the last 3 to 4 years?
I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? So Arteta has been directly involved in the potential value, and he's been involved in the depreciation value of Guendouzi for that window. And obviously, look, Leno hasn't progressed, and Torreira hasn't progressed. So by the time we get rid of them, they're going to be depreciated in value as well.
Yo, Cam, I already showed it. Oh shit! He's thinking it. Yeah, that's funny. Let's. I'm just gonna go to everybody here, guys. 2019-20 summer, was this a terrible summer?
That was good.
I'm hanging this up. I'm actually quite proud of my little picture, fam.
I see that.
I'm not an artist, but I'm proud.
Can you answer the question though? Do you think this summer was a successful summer?
Hell yeah, man. Oh, no.
I remember giving this window people were giving it 10s and 8s when we signed all these guys.
I'm gonna give it, out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 2.4.
No, not this summer. The summer when we signed Pepe, bro, on the screen.
Oh, this as in what you're showing now.
Yeah.
That's a 4. That's a 4.8 summer still. That's a 4.8.
Okay. What about you, Dizzy? What'd you give this summer? Because I remember people giving it 8s and 9s at the time.
Bro, back then, to be honest, bro, 9, yeah. But today,
oh shit,
wow. Bro, 3, bro. It's a 3 for me.
It's a 3, but back then, how much? 9.
Yeah, bro, 9.
Okay, what about you? My guy, be on the post.
I'm just gonna let you know from now on. Yeah, I'm using this every time I'm going in it. This is me. This is my new.
Yeah, slap that in front of the thing.
You just literally tape it up in front of the screen.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, do I do that?
Yeah. Nitish, go ahead. What do you rate this window?
I think I rated it somewhere around maybe 7 or 8, but I would maybe still give it a 5.
Okay, Aslan, what did you rate this window without getting into a long sabbatical?
Okay, no comment.
Why?
Man said no comment.
No, because whatever I say, it's gonna look as negative, bro. I gave
that, man.
I try to be positive. I try to be positive with Willian leaving.
No, not this window. The window on the screen, Aslan. 2019.
Bro. What does it matter? The rating. What does the rating matter? Because the other day when I suggested the rating in the spaces, bloody hell, man, everyone went off on one, man.
Okay. I get you.
So I'm saying no comment, bro.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be an instigator of anything. So I'm saying no comment.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Martinelli, Saliba, Nicolas Pepe, Kieran Tierney, David Luiz, Ceballos, Pablo Mari, and Cedric Suarez. Would you say at least 3 of them have been successful Arsenal players?
Martinelli hasn't been successful. William Saliba hasn't been successful. David Luiz wasn't successful. Dani Ceballos wasn't successful. Pablo Mari and Cedric Suarez wasn't successful. The only ones that you can say have been good signings, and there's potentially to be very good signings, is Tierney, Saliba, and Pepe, and Martinelli. Lord. That's it. But none of them are out and out successful signings here, because unfortunately Kieran Tierney, he's played with injuries. Pepe, I feel in the 2 years that he's had under his belt, he hasn't had main starting right back. He's had 4 different right backs to play with in the last 2 years. How is he meant to build some type of relationship or chemistry on the pitch if he ain't got a regular starting right back? William Saliba, we brought him in. This is now his 3rd season in a row where he's sent out on loan. Martinelli, when he was healthy, fully fit to play, he wasn't selected by this manager. So none of them have really hit the ground running.
Okay.
Let's be real.
Uncle Laurie, same question. How many of these guys would you say were good signings?
Based on the potential of what they had to be and what they could be, I would say at least 3 or 4 of them were good signings. However, the same problem that I've got and the same issue that I've got with the squad now, I still had that same issue back then. I gave that window a 5, and I was like, why the fuck did we sign Nicolas Pepe when we needed midfielders? And that issue is still going on today. I'm not saying the defense didn't look all right or didn't look like it had potential. William Saliba, there's still that glimmer of hope that he's going to sign a contract extension and come through. For me, Martinelli, injuries aside, he'll come through. So Luiz, as Aslan pointed out, was a stopgap. But for me, the one that pissed me off the most was the whole Pepe thing. I was not excited about Pepe. He hasn't really proved anyone wrong. And yes, while you can make the excuses for him that he hasn't had a settled right back, or he's been swapped around from one flank to the other, or Willian came in and took his place, we needed midfielders, and we still need midfielders, and that's going to continue to be the biggest Achilles heel with Arsenal. Aside from the defense, that's not going to make us progress in the future.
Yo, what is that comment?
Yeah, that's going around like some guy tweeted it out in Arabic. He didn't mention the club.
He's trolling. For
me, with Pepe, bro, like, it's always excuses. It's always he needs a right back. It's always this, bro. People said Niles was this like class right back. Pepe couldn't perform with Niles behind him, bro. Like, I'm sorry, Pepe has been a bad signing for me. For 72 million, bro, I expected so much from him. And it's always people are always like protecting him. Yeah, they're always protecting Pepe. He needs this, he needs that, bro, like, stop it, man. Stop it. Pepe has been a really huge disappointment. Yeah. So, yeah.
Arsene, what the hell happened to you? Bro, your mic is acting
your
up.
Sound
your sound cut.
Messing
I don't
up.
know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, there's something going on with it.
Unmute it. Let me turn down your mic. Unmute it. Let me turn down your mic, see what's going on with it. Okay, try speaking now.
I sound clear now.
Nah,
okay, bro. Just jump back in.
Doing that.
Yes, it's bugging us, man.
Bro, I don't know. So he's having technical issues. People are just laughing at the technical issues. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. As you guys can see, Cam's still missing in action. He has a little tape rod now. Yo, is Cam even there?
No, he's on cloud 9.
Alright. Okay, so now we can go to the next window. This was the window before we signed Ben White. Why is Ben White here though? Okay, so let's just go deep into it. So this window, we officially
too close, man.
No, but that's it.
This window is depressing.
This window was the last window. Pablo Mari, Cedric, Willian, Gabriel, Runnerson, Thomas Partey, Ceballos, Matt Ryan in the January window, and Odegaard in the January window. So what did we do this window? Do you guys realize what we did? We literally went out and said we're not going to spend any money barring Thomas Partey and Gabriel, and we're going to fill in everything else with loans and frees, and we're going to try to make it seem like we did a lot of business. They actually didn't do shit that year. They didn't solve anything but bring in Thomas Partey and Gabriel.
And Thomas Partey had so many injuries after that as well.
And they fucked us by selling Martinez. Selling Martinez was the biggest mistake of that window.
Yeah, so see, the thing is, when they should have gone ahead, when they should have made things better, when they should have probably added players that needed to be in the squad and helping us do more. I will still say that window, the last one, was a good window. It had some players that could fill in certain voids. It had some players who could create and help with other areas on the pitch. But then this window, they got Pablo Mari and Cedric on. You can say they confirmed the signings. They went in with Willian, and they went for Gabriel, who's a good signing. I think Gabriel and Thomas Partey are the only two ones, and that is where they had to compensate with Matt Ryan and Odegaard. Imagine an OR being there in the first half. I think this window would have looked way better than what it is right now.
I'm going to ask people in the comment section a question. Do you feel like the signings we've made since Arsene Wenger has left have actually been bad signings, majority of them? Because at this point, I feel like majority of the signings we're looking at are bad. Do you feel like they've totally backfired? You can say, yes, they've backfired, or no, they haven't. So what do you think? Aslan, you back?
Yeah, is my audio sounding fine, yeah?
Yeah, audio is good now.
Yeah, Dizzy, I want to ask you a question, bro. What was your thoughts on Mesut Ozil's time at Arsenal?
His first 2 seasons were actually very good seasons. He was very good. We just had a poor striker who couldn't really finish his chances, but his final 2 seasons were poor. He just seemed lazy, not working strong and shit.
No, the reason why I asked you that, bro, because when you spoke about Nicolas Pepe, a lot of what you said about Pepe, people for the longest or pretty much throughout Ozil's entire career, entire time or spell at Arsenal, he was protected. The amount of excuses that was made for him, he needs a better DM or better players behind him. He needs better strikers in front of him. This, that, and the other. Bro, Pepe, look, we all know we need partnerships all over the pitch, innit? It ain't just about centre-back partnerships no more. It ain't just about the two in midfield that play that pivot role. It's not about those partnerships. We need partnerships all over the pitch. Unfortunately, yes, look, don't get me wrong. Pepe, for me, at times, he has been frustrating, innit? But for us to make him our record transfer signing in our club's history, yeah, and then to not appoint a good, competent right back who can defend and offer us an attacking threat with their game was just a bad thing from the get-go. Yeah, and unfortunately, I just feel that Pepe, the amount of heat that he gets is because of his price tag, innit? It's not his fault that the price tag is what it is, bro. That was between the seller from his previous club and the shady business dealings that we had in Raul Sanllehi, bro. Yeah, we all know what he got up to. Those brown envelopes that were passed underneath the tables. That's why we ended up paying what we paid, that much in it. But the way I see it, the 4 right backs that we've got currently that have played or contributed in his 2 years that he's been at this club haven't been up to the level or on par to where they should be in contributing or helping him elevate his game. Because the way I see it, Pepe, he's more time got his back towards goal. This guy should be on the half turn with all the pace that he possesses. He has pace to burn. If the right player who's who's able to pass the ball forward or able to cross a ball, whether it's a high cross or low cross, can see those type of runs that Pepe is allowed to do, yeah, we would see a better Pepe. But from time we don't have someone like a Kieran Tierney on that right-hand side, every match we go into is like a boxer stepping into the boxing ring with one arm tied behind his back. So whether he's a southpaw or an orthodox fighter, they're just using their jab throughout that whole fight. And that's exactly what we're doing going into these games when we've got the likes of Callum Chambers, Bellerin, and Cedric playing.
Okay, and yet Saka has his best games on the right wing.
Okay, let's.
I disagree, Nitesh. That's your opinion. My opinion is Saka. He's able to play both wings. And like if we're gonna go on eye test, yeah, Pepe is better. If we're gonna go with statistics, Pepe is better than Saka. Simple as that.
Okay, so we've done now 3 windows. We've looked at 3 windows. Let's look at this window. Just look at the business we've done in these windows. And this window kind of looks a lot different financially in the amount of money we've spent, in the amount of money we invested into 3 players, maybe even you could say 4. Because all the other windows, when you look at them, we really, barring the Nicolas Pepe window, this looks a lot more like the Nicolas Pepe window. So it's very underwhelming. What the conclusion that I draw is that all the windows that we've had from since Arsene Wenger's left, 2018, 2019 summer, 2019, 2020 summer, and 2020, 2021, and now this summer, 2021, 2022, they've all been underwhelming. But you know what the worst part about them being underwhelming is? We don't only buy players that are shit, we don't sell players properly when we have the opportunity to sell them. And when we do sell players, it's players that we actually need. Now, that was crazy. But look at this. The player who was sold for the most money in Arsenal's history was sold in the year 2000 to Barcelona. The next player is Oxlade-Chamberlain. The third next player is what's his face? What's his name? Anelka. We didn't actually get a penny from Sanchez's transfer, but his agent got 30 million. Take that in, right?
Bro, are these images from that certain paper that most people don't mess with, bro?
To a certain extent, yes.
Yeah, like I don't think most of these figures are not accurate. Where was that figure that everyone was saying we sold Alex Iwobi for up to 40 mil?
This is
sold him for 40.
27 million, 0.3. With add-ons, he might get up to that price. But this is, I don't know how they're making these prices actually. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, like the Alexis Sanchez, bro, where's that 30 mil? Bro, that was a straight out swap.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Swap. Like even Ramsdale, like it says 24 mil. Somewhere down the line, we're going to be paying that 6 mil, bro. That's a 30 million signing.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't get where people come with this 24 mil bollocks. But bro, one thing that I want to like, can you just like bring back that the last 4 transfers, that image, yeah? And I just like we don't have to go one by one through all the signings, but I just want to point out of all those signings that we've made in the last 4 years, how many of them have survived, or been sold before the players that Wenger bought who are still here to this day?
Let's find out. So let's look at this. 1 second. Let's look at this. So we'll look at these two windows here. 1 second. Yo, this is Yo, CSG, if you want to jump on, you can jump on. You're a mod now anyways. I'm struggling with this. Just give me a second, guys. Let me try to get the graphic to the right size. Okay. So Lichtsteiner, Leno, Guendouzi, Torreira, Socrates, Dennis Suarez. Leno's the only one there. Gabriel Martinelli, Saliba, Pepe, Kieran Tierney, David Luiz, Ceballos, Mari, Cedric. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players still at Arsenal, plus Leno, so 6. You have 6 players. Then you have
Saliba is still there, like he's gone on loan. You counted him?
Saliba is. I'm counting players who are in the team.
Okay, in the team.
No. Who have we gotten rid of in the most recent signings from 2018-19? Who have we gotten rid of? But from Arsene Wenger's era, who do we still have?
Technically, from Arsene Wenger's era, we still have a lot, but I'll have to go to the squad for that. Just bear with me.
Okay. Can I just quickly list them? Yeah. Can I just quickly list
1 second.
them?
We'll do that in a second, so everyone can see it with the visuals. But right now, Lichtsteiner's gone. Guendouzi's gone basically because we put an option to buy in there. Torreira option to buy. Socrates is gone. Dennis Suarez was on loan, so that's 5. Then you have David Luiz is gone. I'm not going to say Saliba's gone yet. Ceballos is gone, so that's 7 right now. From this list, Matt Ryan returned from went away from his loan, and that's it. So from this list of players that we've signed, 7 of them are no longer at the club.
Bro, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why you're counting loan signings. I mean, if you're counting loan, like look, Ceballos was there. Ceballos is no longer. Like he was here for 2 years as a loan, and we sent him back.
Okay,
Me personally, players that weren't permanent.
Let's go to the team then. So we have the team here. So we have the team here. Who's here from Arsene Wenger days? So goalkeepers.
Leno.
None of the goalkeepers were here from Arsene Wenger days.
No, Leno.
Leno was not here. Arsene Wenger.
Wasn't he signed in the?
Leno signed first year of Emery.
Oh, okay. He was on the bench at that point.
Hector Bellerin was an Arsene Wenger player.
Yeah.
Rob Holding, Arsene Wenger player.
Yeah.
Callum Chambers, Arsene Wenger player. Said Kolasinac, Arsene Wenger player. So right now we're at 4 players, okay? Bukayo Saka was never an Arsene Wenger player. Smith Rowe was, though. Do you want to count Smith Rowe?
No, Emery gave him his debut.
No, that's not true. Arsene Wenger gave him his debut in the
pre-season, bro. Come on, but
no. In the Europa League, he played with Giroud, Jack Wilshere, Theo Walcott. Do you want to count him as a Emery player or as an Arsene Wenger player?
Bro, I'm not counting him as an Arsene Wenger player.
Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he's an Arsenal player. He's a player.
Yeah.
So is that 5 players now? 1.
Wait.
2.
Wait.
3,
so we've said Bellerin.
Yeah, we're at 5 players.
Kolasinac, Holding, Chambers, and who was the 5th one that you just spoke about?
Chambers, Holding, Bellerin, Kolasinac. So the 4 defenders.
Yeah, then 4 defenders.
Then you have Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Okay, 5. Yeah.
6, Elneny. 7, Xhaka. Aubameyang, Lacazette. So 9.
Yeah, his final season. Yeah.
Nelson, 10.
Nah. He doesn't even play now. But anyway.
Nelson. Nelson got more game time under Emery, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nelson doesn't count. Eddie Nketiah count.
Bro, apart from that time he came on and scored those 2 goals in the Carling Cup.
So we still have 9 Arsene Wenger players at the club.
9.
I didn't know it was that much.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, we have 9 Arsene Wenger players at the club. Oh,
So
I
we're
forgot.
going into our
I
fourth
forgot
season,
Guendouzi.
Miguel.
I
We're
forgot
going into our
Guendouzi.
fourth season, and we've
Guendouzi
still
was
got
brought by Emery.
9 Wenger players
Yeah.
in this squad.
Okay.
Is
Guendouzi was brought by
that
Emery.
not pretty much? Is that not pretty much a third of that squad, then, bro? A third of that squad is still Arsene Wenger players.
No, but the players that are underperforming
But
the
then,
most.
but then, Egal. Just another thing. Out of those 9 players, let's take away the English homegrown academy players. Yeah.
So you're taking out Ainsley. You're taking out Chambers.
No. We bought Chambers when he was 17,
Are you
18.
talking about?
We bought Holding when he was 18.
Are you talking about players that we grew up with in the academy, or what?
Yes. So you've got to take away Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yo, does Hector Bellerin count because we just sold him?
Well, I mean, we sold. When did we buy him? When he was like 15, 16.
Yeah,
like he's a foreign player. I mean, he's a foreign player, isn't he? So yes, he starts as a homegrown player, but at the time when we bought him, obviously he was foreign. So I don't know. Like some people may agree or disagree when it comes to Bellerin, but for me, that counts as an Arsene Wenger signing because he's not someone who we developed from like the age of 8 or 10 years old. We bought him when he was like a mid to late teenager.
Yeah, I know I lagged, guys. I know I lagged there. I don't know what's going on with my shit. Lagging out for no reason. Okay, yo. So that was a good little experiment. That was a good little part to talk about. But overall, let's now move on to the next part because there's a bunch of stuff to talk about. How do we feel about certain people leaving the club today? Reiss Nelson, Miguel Azeez. It looks like Bellerin's going to leave. It looks like Ainsley Maitland-Niles is going to leave. Oh, bro, we have to talk about Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Everything, stop the presses. Bro, guys, what do we think about Ainsley Maitland-Niles' situation with the whole bringing up the Instagram post, everything that he said on Instagram? Like, did you guys lose your heads? Or I know, Aslan, character is a big thing for you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, look, I mean, his post on Instagram or his stories or wherever he done it, I feel was unacceptable. Am I surprised? Am I shocked? No, because from time we've seen all types of foolishness from our senior players and people who are deemed captains out of those senior players do all types of crazy shit on their socials whilst they're, at games, away in dressing rooms or in the training ground dressing rooms. I'm not surprised to see this from the young and up and coming players. But yeah, look, as much as I feel that he is the best out of a bad bunch, out of the right backs, after seeing this, I just want him out of the club. Like from time when the news broke out about him having been involved in a car crash, in a road traffic accident, yeah, and this guy, it came out. I mean, look, can anyone confirm that what was reported of him being intoxicated was that true?
We can't confirm or deny that.
It's been this hush.
Okay, so but that's what was reported, right? So if we're gonna kind of like if we're just gonna entertain it for a second on what was reported, he should have been out of the door from the moment that was came to the attention of the club, right? He should have been out from as soon as the window opened. So yeah, look, if he wants to go. Go, however they do it, I don't care. His attitude stinks. And look, I've said throughout the summer, or pretty much when the season came to an end last season, that the character analysis that
look at the comment.
The club has lacked from this transfer window. It's more about character analysis over talent ID. Yeah. And unfortunately, with some of our homegrown players that we've developed through our academy, unfortunately, don't meet the talent, the character analysis that me as a fan wants. So the sooner we get rid of him, the better for the one generation that are below him that are breaking through. So that's what I have to say.
Okay. Laurie, what do you think?
What he did and what he's done, like throughout his Arsenal career, this, like Aslan said, it's not a surprise in terms of literally the culture. The club culture is gone. There's no discipline within this club. You can literally do what you want, say what you want, and you are literally rewarded for failure. There's no punishment. There's no repercussions of your actions and anything that you do when it comes to playing for Arsenal Football Club. Now, as supporters, whether you're Arteta in, you're Arteta out, Edu in, Edu out, board in, board out, we know, a lot of us, like, nothing against the younger supporters, but we know growing up playing for Arsenal meant something. We know putting on that badge meant something. We know that the senior players in the squad, the leaders that we did have, would be kicking arse and not accepting this bullshit and accepting all these things that these players are doing. Social media coming in was one of the worst things that's happened to allow players to have a social media platform and not have someone to control or manage that platform for them.
Yeah,
In
so
a lot
true,
of the
bro.
other industries,
So
like
true.
you've got music, so like
Good,
in
man.
like music or other social aspects, they've got management there for them, or they've got their agents or whoever, but there's a PA team for them. Now
But
his
Laurie,
PA team,
sorry, but he's
no, I
actually
was gonna
doing
say,
it because he wants to leave. He's not doing
yeah,
it to
whether he
stay.
wants to leave or
I
not,
agree. And the
whether
worst
he
thing
wants
is,
to leave,
I
whether
think
he wants to leave or
his
not,
agent
this is
told him to
something
do
that
it.
should have been done behind the closed
Agreed.
doors.
No, I think
Airing out
agents
the
No,
told him to
no.
do it. I think the
like that.
agents told
Arsenal,
him to do that.
let me just
Yeah,
have a word,
100%.
and
That's
I'll
agent influence.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
yo,
yes.
I think that's
guys,
definitely
Let me
the
No,
explain
agents
it's
why.
not
told him to do
rocket
that.
science, man. We know,
quick,
bro. We all know how this football game works, bro.
quick
We know,
poll, quick
Because
poll.
that
we know
post is
it's
still
coming
up
from the
right now.
side.
It's
Yo,
up
one
still
second.
right now.
Good.
Quick poll. Anybody have a problem with this? Because I think at this point, we know the situation at the club. He's kind of giving me more clarity that the club is a mess.
No, this isn't about that. It is simple. Everton made a loan offer when Arsenal wanted to sell him. Everton does not want to pay. They wanted a loan with an option to buy, not an obligation to buy. Arsenal said, go fuck yourself. We're not selling him. And at the end of that, Ainsley wanted to desperately leave. So he's put out this tweet thinking that the club will be pissed, Arteta will be pissed, and they will just let him go on loan. And Arteta has told him that if they don't pay us the money, because we want that money to get in more signings, you will be sitting on our bench for a season, and then you can probably leave.
Interesting. That gives a lot of clarity. Dylan, you're gonna say something?
No, I just I don't have an issue with him posting it, bro. It just literally just shows how fucked up we are at the club at the moment. It's just shedding light on everything at the moment. Like, if the guy wants to go, let him go. But he's also come out and said that he wants to be Arsenal's starting right back, but he's not been given opportunities. So if you don't want to play the guy, then let him go.
No, but which one is it? You want to leave, but you want to be the starting right back. It doesn't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, but he wants to be the starting right back. But what are you going to do if a manager doesn't want to give you a chance? He's not giving him the time.
How many chances does he
Wait,
need,
bring him
though?
on, and then he puts him on as like a centre mid or something.
How many chances does he need?
Does he
He
really
said
have
he wanted
solid
to be centre mid
chances?
for a whole year, went to West Brom, did a shit job in centre midfield. Everyone knows that he's not a centre midfielder.
He's not a midfielder. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone knows that. And then he's come back and just expects to walk back into the team. Yes, granted, he might be one of the best right backs that we've got.
He can walk
within
into this team.
the completed squad, but you haven't done anything to prove to the manager, whether it's Arteta or someone else.
Well, tell me what Cedric, what Chambers, what Kolasinac. Well, tell me what everyone else has done, because all those guys,
did they go on social media crying about every situation? Did they refuse loans to go to other teams and play as a right back? No, they didn't.
That's funny.
I'm not justifying Ainsley Maitland-Niles' actions. I'm not justifying keeping people like Kolasinac and Chambers and them man there, because them man should have been sold a long time ago as well. When Chambers had his breakthrough season at Fulham, they should have let him go to Fulham and stay there. I don't know why he was brought back into the squad.
100%.
When Kolasinac went to Schalke, everyone thought that was it. He was gone. Then we see him starting on the weekend. So we can't really control that. Cedric, who in the fuck wanted Cedric to stay at Arsenal other than Raul Sanelli? No one wanted him at the club. The Cedric deal didn't even make sense. Even Southampton were laughing at us for taking Cedric. So that tells you all you need to know.
Thanks.
The Cedric thing, like he was a free. You could just flip him and sell him. Chelsea do that shit all the time.
Yeah, but
it's just we can't. We got no one there that can sell players.
Yeah, because we gave him a 4 year.
I don't agree with the 4 years, bro. I don't agree with it.
Bro, we can't even.
Yeah,
we can't even sell Reiss Nelson.
29-year-old approaching 30-year-old right back was a horrible decision.
Bro, we should have sold Reiss
Willian.
Nelson when we had the chance. We should have fucking sold Reiss Nelson when we had the chance. Anyways, guys, I gotta keep it moving. This guy is. I'm not gonna let him be the main topic for the whole night. We've already spoken about Willian. We've spoken about Ainsley. We still need to speak about Edu and Arteta. Let me just get over this quickly. Miguel Azeez has gone loan to Portsmouth. I might go down to check him out in a game.
It's a good move.
I live not too far from Portsmouth.
Bro, have we hired someone through from Bayern Munich's fitness department or fitness coaching staff, bro? Because this youth, bro, have you seen his arms and his legs, bro?
Yeah, he's gotten these.
He's 18. He's going through puberty.
Yeah, but bro, like he's looking stockier than any other player that we have in our current squad.
And he's
the youth only like what, 17, 18 years old?
No, he's 19, isn't it?
Bro, that Brazilian guy came.
He's 19. Shit.
Oh shit! But Dylan, your mic's so loud. I need to turn it down.
Yeah, Azeez is 19.
Oh,
18.
sorry, bro.
He's 18.
What?
Bro, I don't know if he's hired some like third-party personal trainer, that gives him private training sessions, but like this youth is looking like a modern-day footballing athlete. Do you know what I mean? Where it's all about looking, I don't know, muscly. Because football today wants you to be an athlete, not like a natural gifted footballer.
Let's be real, guys. Nobody came here to talk about Miguel Azeez specifically, but we're gonna get into Vinai, Arteta, and Edu because they're the main topic of discussion later in the video. But right now, I'm gonna swiftly move on from this guy to some of the targets that we were trying to get this summer that we're trying to bring in. It looks like the majority of them have failed, and it looks like we're gonna struggle to sell Eddie Nketiah. It looks like we're struggling to sell a lot of our players. And another one of our guys that we're going to be going, that we're going to be leaving this summer is now Reiss Nelson. Also, Reiss Nelson will now be leaving. You will have Eddie Nketiah will be staying. You have a situation. You have a situation where we're unable to shift out Deadwood, but we're loaning out a lot of our players. We are unable to buy Osman Edwards because he's gone to Palace. We are unable to buy Daka because he's gone to Leicester. We're unable to buy a bunch of players. Basuma looks like he's on the move. We don't know where to. Renato Sanchez has just joined. Probably. Renato Sanchez has just joined Wolves. It's looking all over the place now. That is just some of the things to be spoken about. But now we're going to move on to the Arteta conversation. But before we do that, do you guys have anything to add on Bruno Guimaraes, Houssem Aouar, Osman Edwards going to Palace, Lacazette staying, or Reiss Nelson going to Feyenoord? Any of those topics interest you guys? Because to me personally, they're not as interesting as talking about Arteta and Edu and Vinai.
Aouar just said he's staying at Lyon, right? So I think that is not happening anyways.
Everyone's asking about Origi. Okay, let's talk about Origi. Who tweeted out the Origi news? It was David Ornstein, right?
What, that Arsenal are interested in him or something?
Yeah.
That's a joke.
if we sell Aubameyang, I think it was.
Nah, you can't be serious, bro.
We're just getting
When
bantered
was
now at this point.
When was this though? When was this? Yesterday morning. Or
Yeah,
Saturday?
I think around that time.
Bro, I tweet so much. Holy shit, I can't find it. Oh, I found it. I tweeted underneath the tweet, excuse me, and it has 120 likes. I can't believe that someone actually likes that. Okay, let's get over here. First of all, there's two parts to this story. That same day, everyone was crying and saying, why did we not sign Tammy that night? Remember that? But yeah.
I wasn't.
If Aubameyang leaves Arsenal, the club will consider an immediate move for Liverpool's Divock Origi.
Man are doing Tammy prop after one game.
And this came out of this.
Tammy's not good enough, man.
This came from the Daily
Yeah,
Express.
100%, bro.
This came from the Daily Express, the story. So what do we think? Divock Origi, guys.
Bro, if this was
If they're gonna sign
actually
Origi,
I'd rather Eddie and Ketia.
bro, if this
That's
was
what
to
I was gonna
actually
say.
happen,
What?
that Emirates deserves to be burnt down to the ground, bro.
Yo, a Liverpool fan
And-
told me Divock Origi is a better finisher.
And I'm not joking. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't care if this guy is a Premier League winner or a Champions League winner with Liverpool.
Yeah.
This guy's not good. If he's not good enough for Liverpool, why is he good enough for us? I don't care where we are and where they are. That's irrelevant.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back where we've been. All these cast-offs getting linked to us again. Why are we always getting linked to fucking cast-off?
You know what I mean,
Is
bro?
no one sick and tired of this
Because
shit?
we've got idiots in our board.
Always the same thing. If this player's not good enough for when they're not good enough and they become surplus to requirements, they're linked with Arsenal, and we know for a fact that they're not going to be players that are going to bring us forward. Whether it's young and fresh players we're bringing in, or players that are established already, they need to be proven players that are playing regularly for their squad, not someone that comes in and out and has one good game out of fucking 20. Fuck off with this Origi shit, man. No fucking way do I want this guy at our club.
Bro, sorry to cut you, Laurie, bro. I heard that like on a timeline, someone saying that the official Arsenal Twitter account hasn't tweeted for like nearly 2 days. Is this true?
Let me check.
Didn't they tweet goodbye to Willian?
Yeah, they did. They just tweeted that.
Okay, no, but like before that, like I heard like
Yeah, they haven't tweeted since the 29th. Women's for the 28th, actually. Yeah, you're right.
well, can you go on that tweet and see the timestamp?
The timestamp was 8 p.m. on the 28th of August.
8. Okay, so say today was the 30th, 8 p.m. So for over 48 hours now, bro. 54 hours. Over 54 hours they haven't tweeted for. Yeah. Right now, that Vinai, that Weasel, he's like, Edu, dear chap, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Yeah. Oh my God, dear chap, honestly, do you have any idea? Yeah, because the guy is a politician, bro. He's not a footballing man. Man moves like an MP. Look at him, the Weasel. Look at that. Look at that mug, bro. Yeah.
Okay, who's worse?
All three of them.
Who's the worst out of the three?
Bro, it's
Fuck 'em all.
Vinai, Edu, then Arteta.
Who's the worst? Guys, be honest.
Bro, Vinai is the CEO. This guy accepted the position to be CEO of big boy Arsenal Football Club, you know. Bro, how many times have I stressed and I've compared the likes of what Vinai is and what he has come out and given an interview on Arsenal.com compared to Man City's chairman CEO, bro, in Khaldun El Mubarak, bro. And the guy comes and does it every single year at the end of the season. But this year, from the back of their Champions League defeat, Man gave an hour-long interview, bro, about what are the plans for City for this year, for the new season. This joke, man, came and talk about what's going to happen for the women's team for 6 minutes. He didn't say anything about the men's team. Our CEO, you know, this guy. So we're meant to trust the process through this weasel. And
You see football the girls are playing?
and this top chef here, this fraud Edu here, bro. This fake invincible. He ain't no invincible, bro. He's a
Bench
fraud
boy.
as well.
Mm.
Man's out here doing
Did you
fucking
see
Brazilian
that?
barbecue with a cigar in his mouth behind a backdrop of a sunset.
Yo,
Yeah?
it's time.
Did anyone notice him doing any of that on his socials this
Bro,
summer?
It's time to talk about his CV, because today I was watching Hugh Wizzy's stream and he's like, how the hell did this guy get the job? So let's see. Where did he begin? Where did he begin? He began as a summer associate at a consultant firm. Then he became he was working for oil trading companies. Then he was working at Deloitte, one of the biggest financial firms in the world. Right. Then he worked for as a commercial manager at the London Olympics. 2017, he was a non-executive director at London 2017. So for 2 years, he did that, non-executive at a football media company. He went from that media company to Arsenal's media company. Then he was a part of the Arsenal trustee for the foundation.
Wait, sorry, what year did he come to Arsenal, bro?
He joined
2010.
2010, but
2013.
I didn't start the Arsenal part. Then you got the non-directive position in 2027. This is his Arsenal CV now. If you can see it clearly, this is Arsenal CV. In 2010, he officially became a partner with Arsenal, where he was head of global partnerships, and he was doing the global marketing for them. So in my estimation, we've been bad financially in comparison to our partners. And I mean, in comparison to our rivals, Chelsea, Manchester United. I'm not going to say Liverpool and Spurs because we've been better than them. But when it comes to Chelsea and Manchester United, we've been behind them when it comes to collecting based off the back of our marketing and internationally. And this man was head of global partnerships and business strategies, head of global partnerships. Then he became head of sales and marketing directors. Our marketing has been bad for years. We are good at spinning and getting, in one sense, we're decent, but other sense, we're terrible. And you know what? Credit to him. This man has worked his way up. He has grafted. He has done his job. But Vinai has grafted and found a way from, in 2010, joining the club, to 10 years later, being the CEO about when he's never ever managed a football club in his life. Now at Arsenal, he might have 10 years. He might have 10 years experience dealing with financials, but he did not have the experience of knowing what it takes to run a football club because he's never done it before. At the age of 34, at the time when he did it, bro, I don't know what to say. I don't think this is a CV deserving of a man who works at the club as the top man when you've never done it before.
Cam's back.
Like this is the man's CV, bro. 10 years he went from.
Yes, boy.
10 years he came in as an entry level position, and 10 years later he catches himself as the CEO. Guys, is there something wrong with giving internal positions to people, or in football this just doesn't happen?
No, it's not. I just checked the Manchester City CEO's resume as well. He doesn't have any experience with football. He's a businessman. He's CEO of 3 football clubs, 1 in Manchester City and 2 MLS clubs.
No, but at least he has other clubs that he manages.
Yeah, but again, he has no experience of anything related to football. He's just a Spanish businessman.
Okay, so you're okay with Vinai?
At the end of the day, guys, it all stems from the owner. That's where this all stems from. If you are the owner of a business, I own a couple of businesses. I work for a business as well. If you're doing something at the top wrong, and you don't give a shit about the people underneath you, how do you think everything will be managed and done properly? The only thing that's keeping them afloat is the brand of Arsenal at the moment. They're not making the revenue of Champions League, European football, but these guys sell about 20 different kits a year, and we pay the most out of any fans in the world. We pay the most, and we are probably the worst out of every fucking club in the world, and we still pay the most, which is crazy. How much? I know when I went to England and went to watch games, tickets were costing me like £120. Like, it's a joke. I think, what's the normal match day ticket? £80?
Your man said Edu was a jet ski salesman.
Jet ski salesman,
yeah. I'm sorry. Answer what was your question?
No, I'm just saying, like, we're just paying the most out of. They're making money because, as fans, we're just paying the most out of anyone. That's why they're making all this money, bro. Liverpool are paying what, $30 a season ticket, like $30 a match ticket. We're paying what, 80, the cheapest, and we're not even. I don't know. I'm not obviously a season ticket holder, but any of you boys, if you are, like, how much is that? Has it dropped in price since we left UCL, left the Europa League? Is it still the same price?
I think so. No, it's not. I'm not a season ticket holder.
Season tickets have decreased in value. Yeah, a certain percentage has been discounted.
Yeah, I think 25% was the amount discounted. I heard it from someone.
Because it was discounted from when we dropped out of the Champions League to Europa League. So, you know, if we're going to go from Europa League for a few years to totally being out of Europe, of course, because, you know, where are the extra games that they're going to as a season ticket holder? Do you know what I mean? So,
did you guys see Xhaka's Instagram?
That's what I was gonna. I didn't know if you guys spoke about Xhaka.
The same thing.
Yeah, absolute piss taker, bro. Absolute piss taker. And I bet, someone like Show liked that as well, innit? Because he loved bringing up his international career. Yeah, when we were talking about his Arsenal career, he loved defending Xhaka when it came to his international duties. So I bet Show liked up that picture real quick.
Bro, look at this. Look at what he said. Look at what he said. Look at what he said.
This prick show.
Big game aims. Let's get started closer to the World Cup. Man's just thinking about his future. He don't care about right now.
See if you can find my comment abusing him.
I don't think I'm following you on Instagram.
Bro, this was the guy that we actively tried to get out, actively tried to sell, but because he wasn't, the interest that came in for him wasn't, the value wasn't met from the club. We are not only didn't accept that because certain fans were saying, "Oh, we're going to be taken to the cleaners," or, you know, we're being conned, or rare tear, this, that, and the fourth. Yeah. So then we bring him back. Not only do we give him a contract extension to a 29-year-old player, yeah, who's going to be here for another 4 years, but we also bring him back and make him captain again. Well, Arteta does, not we, but Arteta does. Yeah, this is unbelievable. And then he gets sent off for being a hothead against City as a captain. Well, I mean, I know Oba was the captain against Man City, but you know, in the post-match interview, does anybody know who came out and done the post-match interview after that City game?
It was Aubameyang.
Probably a kid.
Okay, also Aubameyang came out, yeah, as a captain, yeah. Wow,
for the first time ever.
That's shocking. I can't believe that.
Can I just say, like, with this whole, like, the Xhaka red card thing, the double standard by the manager on the Xhaka treatment compared to players that have, like, had red cards. Let's say, like, a Matteo Guendouzi when he had the beef with Mope. I don't even know if that was red, just like talking shit. But then, like, the Pepe incident when he headbutted, but then Xhaka goes out and chokes that brother from Burnley or whatever, and then he does this on the weekend, and not one thing is said whatsoever. Yet Pepe got laid to dry by fucking the manager, bro. He got so disrespected. The way that he had to come out and apologize, he got left in the mud. Yet when Xhaka does it, he just doesn't give a shit, and I just can't believe that. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Egal, if you have a minute, you can pull up the comments that Arteta made both times that Xhaka has gotten a red card. People still don't know that what he has said, and people just go based on social media stuff. So you can check it out, and so that fans can at least read it. That both times he clearly blamed Xhaka. Apologizing or not is a Xhaka problem versus a Pepe thing. Pepe apologized, Xhaka doesn't.
My bad, mine in
It's not the same treatment.
Yeah, sorry, Nitesh. Yeah, what you said there, you're right. Pepe did come out and apologize, and Xhaka came out a week later after that incident that happened at home to Crystal Palace. He came out with a statement.
Blamed us.
Yo, Arsenal hide their match reports when we lose. I can't find it.
Like they erase it, or they just don't load it up onto the website at all?
They bury it. So I have to go to the results. Look, I have to click on it, and then now I'm gonna see it. But it's nowhere near the front page. So where does he say anything about Granit Xhaka? 1 second.
You can just Google it. Every media outlet would have posted it as well.
Here we go. So Granit Xhaka, where is it?
I don't need a media outlet or him to tell me. Like, we all know he's a fucking failure. You know what I find hilarious as well?
Okay, here we go. So he talks about the international break, his frustration for the loss. What would you say to the fans? Interesting. Let's see what he said to the fans. To the fans, only thing I can say is thank you. We had 3,000 fans here. Absolutely fantastic in the conditions throughout the game. This is what we saw, the reactions from the game, the players, myself. We are happy. Say thank you because this is what happens very often to football. We have to value what they have done today. Okay.
My God, the actual this guy, the bollocks that he comes out with, man.
Bro, man, he's just muttering shit.
You see how with whenever these journals ask about what do you have to say to the fans, every time he's so apologetic, bro.
Listen to this.
Listen
to this. On his criticism, on his response to his to the critics, I don't want to think today is the day to talk about any process.
That pissed me off.
Today we talk about the result, what happened on the pitch, and that's it. But he never actually spoke about what happened on the pitch. Okay.
He doesn't, bro. He's avoiding everything.
Okay, Aubameyang's comments were damning, though. If you felt that when if he feels that way, then I'll agree because they are the ones on the pitch and having feelings that no one else can have apart from themselves. So if in that case, then that's good. So I bet if anyone didn't hear what Aubameyang's statements was, it was something across the line like he was disappointed in the result and he said we have to do better than this. He made it seem like he felt like he was at rock bottom. So yeah. Is there anything else specifically that needs to be talked about? He spoke about Chambers.
Yeah, well, where's the Xhaka? Find me the Xhaka comments.
He never spoke about Xhaka.
He did.
But there you go. So what's his brother talking about Xhaka?
Big surprise.
Nah, he did. This is not the full press conference.
Where's the Xhaka? Because this is the result. He's speaking about the result, and he never meant Xhaka's name.
There it says read the full transcript.
Where?
No, like what you had there. It said, look, read on for the full transcript. So that's the full transcript.
That is the full transcript. So he didn't say it. Yeah.
There are two presses that happen. One is directly with the media. The other one is for the TV as well. So he has talked about it. You can Google it still.
I've Google searched Xhaka.
Okay, so Nitesh, you're quite adamant about what he said. I mean, if you know the quotes or if you can paraphrase, what did he say?
Where is it? We can't find it.
I'm just pulling it up a minute.
Okay.
Man really is on cloud 9 right now.
Just
Look, at the end of the day, right? We have in the last like 8 to 10 years, we have kept on a lot of average / to okay players for far too long in it. Yeah. And we currently still do. Yeah. We've got the likes of Chambers, Holding, El Nene, Xhaka, Bellerin. Yeah. These 5 players have been here for 5+ years, some up to 7 and 8 years, right? And just because of a handful of games that they had either towards the end of the last season or halfway into the season where they had like Holding and Mari had was it a 7-8 game unbeaten run when they were partnered together? Things like that. When we have these type of
Origi's
stats,
trending. Origi's trending. Origi's
Why is
trending.
Origi trending? Okay, if you tell me when I can read out, I'll read out the exact statement made.
Yeah, read it
Origi's
out.
trending. Why is he trending?
I don't want to read you fuck thing.
I am angry because of the consequences that it had to the team. I must say the line that we are being judged with is really, really thin because we had actions like that already in 2 Premier League games and nothing happened. He was talking that he didn't feel it was a red card, but the first part, as I said, he has mentioned that I'm angry because of the consequences that it had to the team.
Yo, did you know Liverpool still employ Karius?
Yeah, he's still there.
I didn't
He's
know
still
that.
there.
Now that you brought up Liverpool, and we've expressed our frustrations. Well, most of us have about Vinai and Edu. Bro, have you guys heard about them releasing Michael Edwards?
Yes.
Their director of football. Isn't that
Yes.
someone who we can go and get?
Are they releasing him or is he moving on? Why would they release him?
So Michael Edwards.
I don't know. Either his contract is coming to an end, and he's going to walk away.
Do you know what it is, Aslan? I heard,
You can
I
never
hope
walk
I'm
on water,
wrong.
Liverpool.
I heard, that they're sacking Edu, and they're not even going to bring in another director of football. They're just going to give it. They're going to give basically give all the power to Arteta.
Unbelievable. So basically, we've got a younger version, Arsene Wenger, now in charge.
Yeah.
Yo, look at this. Get rid of Edu, Arsenal fans say, and bring in Michael Edwards.
No, but when is he leaving?
I'll
He's
tell
not
you what it
leaving
is,
now, right?
You know, apparently Ray Parlour put out earlier that.
Oh shit! Daniel Levy's gonna get him.
No.
Spurs are gonna get Michael Edwards.
No, it's about to replicate. It's about to replicate the thing. They're not getting him.
No, they're gonna try to do the same thing at Liverpool and get Michael
No,
Edwards.
it's to replicate the vision. It's not to sign him.
Oh, okay.
Bro, they've already got that Italian guy, that ex-Juventus director of football. Why are they going to bring in Michael Edwards for?
Yo. So we spoke about Edu, we spoke about the signings, we spoke about Vinai. Time for Arteta, guys. Today, someone told me trust the process. Today, someone told me give him until give him. Someone told me what's going on with the AFC Bell news? When is it coming out? Yeah, that you're right. Has it been updated? Has AFC Bell dropped another bomb?
No bombs.
Okay, let's go to the AFC Bell news. Let's just see what that is.
I'm really. Do you know what it is? I've got myself gassed and sucked into this Twitter world. Where for this week I've been like one of them guys who's been really keeping up to date with everything, and it's already like after 4 or 5 days pissing me off, and I can't do it, fam.
Bro, today I took a break from social media. That's why.
Literally, I found myself. I found myself the last couple of days, like every 2-3 minutes, like refreshing my feed,
Surely he's talking about Edu, right?
What does it say?
What's this?
Okay. In the next few hours, some leaks apparent about one of the prominent personalities in the club, and if the information that will be published is correct regarding whether or it is right or wrong, we will be a huge question mark on the random way in managing and making decisions at the highest level in the club. And then everyone's just assuming that this cryptic tweet is referring to Eduardo. Edu. Yeah, Edu. I don't know why I said Eduardo. It's in. Everyone's thinking that this means Edu's under pressure. Because right now
It's too late now, bro. There's no point of sacking Edu. There's no point. The transfer window is over, brother. There's no point. What's the point?
I agree. What's the point right now? And I think Richard Garlick has been more of a disappointment than Edu for me.
Richard Garlick, horrible. Oh my god.
I agree with Nitesh there. I agree. What is this so-called Premier League, ex-Premier League, West Bromwich Albion contracts negotiator expert? What's he done this summer?
what he's done is
Nothing.
he's convinced the club to stop negotiating and just pay 50 million for Ben White and pay 32 million for Ramsdale instead of negotiating.
And the only one policy that I will tell you that is positive from the club is either you pay our asking price or we don't sell. Now I'll tell you why that is positive. If tomorrow one of our youngsters, they go up in their value, if a club like say Manchester City or any other club is coming to buy that player, then we tell them the same thing. Either you pay our evaluation or we are not selling. So
That
I
is
like this.
positive. That is one positive. Let's be real. We have
I hear what you're saying there, Nitish, right?
Yeah.
But you know, with the current where the market's at, and you know, this is all due to what we as an entire human race have gone through with this whole COVID situation. Yeah, it's affected everyone. Yeah, every person on the planet, every single business, right?
Yeah.
So like the prices of certain players is not going to be what it was pre-COVID. Now, saying that, if we were to move on some of these players,
You're right, Devin. You're right.
a depreciated price, but put in a clause that says that if they decide to sell one day, whether that's a year, 2, 3 years, whenever down the line, that we get a sell-on percentage. Does that not serve a purpose?
I'll tell you the reason. See, we put it in Willock's contract, but when will Newcastle sell? We don't know. And by the time, what will be his evaluation? His value may be shit by the time Newcastle decides to sell him, because he's already gone from Arsenal to Newcastle, and we don't know what he's going to do at Newcastle. So putting a sell-on clause, it's like this. Everyone knows this at school. When you multiply something with 0, the value is 0. So.
Yeah. I'm losing my shit. 1 second. Let me just pull up this comment. Did this guy actually say this? What the hell's wrong with this guy? Why would you post that? Man said a Bamiyang chokes on somebody's willy. What the hell?
So the thing is, so if Willock's evaluation is nothing when they're selling him.
Car, by the way.
Sorry?
Hey?
Why are you in your car? Are you at work on break or something?
Bro, it's not even like midday here in Australia. Look, it's the blue skies, brother. It's 11 in the morning. I'm working.
Oh shit. Oh man, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Look, at the end of the day, for me, the men that we have supposed trust and faith in running our club in the day-to-day operations, from where I stand, my perspective, these men are incompetent and they're not experienced at running my club that I love dearly, right? And there are people that no one cannot tell me that in a world where its population is 7 to 8 billion, yeah, that there isn't another man or another two men or even another two women in the similar mode to Marina at Chelsea, yeah? Because for far too long, the men that we've had put our faith in running the Arsenal Football Club haven't cut the mustard. So maybe we need to appoint women, because I know there's some women out in this business world who are just as ruthless or cutthroat than what men are, yeah? And if there's someone like Marina doing what she does at Chelsea, there must be at least two more people like that or two more women like that who can come into Arsenal and literally have Arteta by the balls. Yeah?
Okay.
Aslan.
If you don't produce on the pitch, you're gone.
Okay, yo, bro, you just mentioned Asman, you just mentioned Arteta. We speak about Arteta every single day. Today, do you want to speak about him today again, or is there any point?
Aslan, one thing I want to add.
The host, bro. You dictate the direction of your
because we're almost 2 hours in, pretty much done and dusted at this point. I feel like we've covered Arteta, Edu, Willian, Reiss Nelson, Bellerin, Overmars. Have you mentioned Overmars? No. So let's go to Overmars.
No, I think
let's go to
Cam touched, or brought up the whole Ray
Just one
Parlour
point.
Overmars thing, but
Cam. Overmars, what are you saying?
Yeah, I was saying it like Ray Parlour apparently, Overmars apparently text Ray Parlour, or he spoke to Ray Parlour saying that he wants to go back to Arsenal and actually fix what's basically the fuck up. I wasn't sleeping, by the way. I was drawing on my. I'm drawing.
People are trolling.
I'm not even drawing. I'm just silently asking God for help.
Cam, the new artist.
Cam, the problem is our owner is the devil, so can't do anything about it.
Okay, so everyone's down for Overmars. No one's saying no. I'm just taking it.
Yeah, I mean, look, how many?
At this point, bro, we can't get any worse.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, where is he? Ajax.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Ajax,
how long has he been at Ajax? How long has he been at Ajax?
7 years.
To be honest with you, I'll take him. I'll take him over. If the offer was there, If the offer was there, the only problem is he's not going to be able to do anything in that aspect until January. But look at Ajax's record with youths right now. They've got a fucking sick record, and that half of that goes down to the obviously the.
Good question. Would you take Overmars or Edwards?
What? Edwards.
You know what it is? I'll take Overmars only because if they're looking to do this youth system thing, he will know the right manager to get in, and he will also know the actual right players to get in. Because if you look at Ajax's history in the last 10 years, they've been, especially with their young players anyway, they've been like mad. They make nothing but profit.
Yeah,
look,
but
someone in the chat said either or, right? Why not both? Like, if we can get rid of
why not both?
No, we can't have.
We can get rid of Vinai and Edu. Why can't we?
Overmars can take Vinai's spot.
No, it doesn't work like that. No,
I don't care.
A guy cannot be directly made the CEO of the company. Plus, the thing is, the CEO has more financial, marketing, and other roles as well. So it doesn't work like that. You can't directly hire someone as the CEO.
Anybody who wants to come on, the link is there. Come on, have your say. The link is at the top of the space. Anybody who wants to join in, join in. Last time we had RD Tactics come on. A great guest who came on. George, I see you. Colin, I see you. Red Devil United TV, I see you. If you guys want to jump in, jump in. Ryan, you're there. I can see you there. Jump in, guys. If you want to jump in, have your say. Give us your say. And don't forget to like the goddamn video, guys, while you're here. But personally, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Overmars, as tactical director of footballing decisions, he's done it over there. at Ajax. He knows that market. He'll help us. But overall, let's think about it. Ajax are not shopping at the top of the top. They're not getting in a lot of players.
See,
No, that's I wasn't like, you know what it is, yeah. I was talking about the way he said. Well, look at all the players that have come from Ajax that have like gone on to have all these great careers right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying. If they're going through that whole youth system, he's a great fucking person to get in because he would know the youth market a lot better.
See, the thing is,
to get bigger stars in, obviously, that's a different story. Isn't it?
it's not just about stars. When Salah and Mane and all these guys were bought by Liverpool, they weren't really big stars. Like Salah was there in Serie A, but he had failed in the Premier League. The other thing is Edwards knows how to work with an owner who's not supportive at all, like the FSG. So I think he is the better option. And the other thing with Arsenal is when your owners aren't supportive, like people think that Edu just started managing a football club as a sporting director yesterday. He's been doing it since 2011. But the problem is when the owners aren't supportive and there is no money fed into the club by the owners, there are always going to be problems. If Edwards did... Sorry?
Alfie, what's good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, what are you saying?
So, you wanted to come on and say something? What was up?
Oh, you know, I was gonna say when is they gonna stop like doing this? Because it's deadline day tomorrow, and you can't really get them in.
Oh, bro, I don't know, man. I don't think we're gonna get him in until maybe January.
No. I said when you gonna get rid of Ainsley Maitland-Niles?
Oh, bro, I don't know. That's fucked up. Because at this point, we're gonna have players rotting in the reserves.
Wait, is he still there?
Yeah,
he's still.
Oh.
If no club pays money for him, he's going to be on the bench, like in the not even in the squad, maybe playing the League Cup.
But yeah, bro. Honestly, man, Arsenal's a mess. I'm probably gonna start a Twitter space in a bit. I'll talk to you guys later. Everyone, what we're getting a war?
Yeah,
he just said I want to be at Lyon now.
What do you mean we're getting a war? A war's not coming. Josh is back. A war's not coming. Is there an update, guys?
AFC Bell liked a tweet or something. I don't know.
No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. The window's gonna be a disappointment. Spurs are gonna get a right back. We're not gonna get a right back. Spurs are top of the league. We're still at the bottom of the league.
Go. Who's getting Neves?
Not us. That's for sure. Not
Man
us.
United and Arsenal in the race.
Bro, Man United
Man
United should get Basuma. If you guys get Basuma, you win the league.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No,
Anyways,
they need it.
Wait,
They need a deal.
People. It's been 2 hours. I appreciate everybody watching. Cam's had his time. Everyone's had their time to speak.
Egal, what time's your space with you and Cam?
I'll do it in a second, Alfie. Just 1 second.
Yeah.
Peace out, guys. We're out of here. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe.